A cat-eared alien girl arrived on Earth and soon caught the attention of various forces. Kyo, an ordinary high school student, met his uncle Yuichi on the anniversary of his uncle's death and indirectly encountered a drunken cat-eared girl. Since she was underage and not allowed to drink, Kyo took the alcohol from her hand. The girl introduced herself as Eris, explaining that she had forgotten to store food and was about to starve to death when a cat named Aura told her that if she came here, she would meet many kind people, which allowed her to eat a full meal. Kyo also introduced himself, but he couldn't help but feel awkward at Eris's appearance. He used alcohol as a way to hide his discomfort, but because he wasn't good at drinking, he ended up drunk. When he woke up, he found someone lying beside him. Eris, wearing nothing but a shirt, was sleeping next to him. At that moment, his childhood friend, Manami, came looking for Kyo and asked where Eris was. She also imagined what happened between Kyo and Eris the previous day. Eris came out at that moment, and Manami looked at Kyo with disdain. A teacher who had come to discuss something with Kyo was stunned when he saw Eris. Eris revealed that she was an alien and had come to Earth to conduct research and build friendly relations with humanity. To prove her identity, she demonstrated her abilities. Manami and the teacher quickly left, and Manami, who had always wanted to join the CIA, provided Eris's information to the intelligence agency and became her monitor. Meanwhile, the teacher, fascinated by the idea of aliens, started organizing a plan to capture Eris. A fierce battle for Eris was about to begin. Currently, Eris was being watched by 3 organizations. The first was an SF group that believed Eris wasn't an alien, because in their minds, aliens were supposed to be silicon-based beings with acceleration devices or creatures with skeletal structures capable of launching projectiles, not someone who looked so ordinary like Eris. The second was the CIA, eager to capture her. The last group wanted to exile Eris. When Eris first arrived on Earth, she didn't understand Earth's culture, so she had no usable currency and couldn't afford the cost Kyo charged for taking her in. However, after reading a book under Kyo's bed, she learned that she could marry him to repay her debt. Kyo quickly explained that the book was a fictional story, which made Eris feel much more at ease since she had no such experience. So, the two awkwardly ended that topic. The next day, Eris scattered nanocapsules on the soil to restructure its components, creating small robots. She took the robots to the embassy, where she organized a lot of materials. On the way back, they were ambushed by the SF group. They refused to establish relations with Eris's race, citing the reason of human development, and warned her to leave Earth immediately. When they were about to attack Eris, Kyo rushed in front of her to protect her. Seeing Kyo injured, Aura rushed out without regard for orders and destroyed the enemy's firearms. With her advanced bulletproof armor, she quickly took care of the attackers. As police cars arrived, both sides prepared to leave, but the CIA seized the opportunity to drug Eris and Kyo. At this moment, Uncle Yuichi arrived and set off a flashbang, allowing Manami to take Eris. When Kyo woke up, he decided to rescue Eris. While he was unconscious, he learned from Manami that she had taken Eris. He found out where Eris was being held and, with Uncle Yuichi's help, located the SF group's base and threatened them into assisting him. At this point, Eris, who had been captured, was in mortal danger. The reason they wanted to eliminate her was because of a pact they made with a dog. In the rules of the universe, communication with dogs was considered smuggling. Suddenly, the base shook violently. Uncle Yuichi was bombing the base from the outside. Aoi and Manami, risking being wanted and giving up their dreams of joining the CIA, came to help Kyo. Meanwhile, Eris, wearing a simple version of a powered suit, managed to break free of her restraints during the chaos. Now, Eris was preparing to deal a severe blow to those involved in the dog smuggling operation.